In a quiet, forgotten village surrounded by golden fields lived a 14-year-old boy named Ion. Although young, his eyes carried a strange heaviness, like someone who had seen more hardship than his age should allow. Yet behind that sadness, there was a spark of determination, a spark that refused to die. Ion loved dreaming. He would often climb the tallest hill near the village and stare at the distant city lights far beyond the fields. To him, the city was like another world, a world where people could build their own destiny. But dreams were fragile things in a place where survival was a daily challenge. His mother, Zora, suffered from a heart condition. Medicines were expensive and rare. His father, Rashid, worked day and night as a laborer, his hands cracked and tired. Their house was small, their food never enough, but their love for each other kept them going. Then came the storm. A roaring night of thunder tore through the village like a monster unleashed. Roofs flew, trees fell, and crops, months of backbreaking work, were destroyed in a single night. Ion watched his father staring silently at the ruined fields, tears glistening in his eyes. It broke something inside the boy. That night, Ion made a decision with a maturity far beyond his years. He would leave for the city. He would earn money. He would save his mother's life. Before sunrise, he packed a small bag, a piece of dry bread, his mother's scarf, and his father's old diary, filled with small life lessons. With trembling hands, his mother blessed him. "May your steps lead you to what you seek," she whispered, hiding her pain. The journey begins. The path to the city was long and lonely. Halfway through the forest, Ion met an old man sitting under a dying tree. The man looked weak, exhausted, and thirsty. Ion didn't hesitate. He gave him water and a piece of his bread. The old man smiled, his eyes shining with wisdom. "Young boy," he said, "life will offer you two roads. The easy one, which takes you nowhere, and the hard one, which gives you everything. Choose wisely." A wind blew softly as if nature was sealing those words inside Ion's heart. The city of dreams. When Ion finally reached the city, its shining lights felt overwhelming. Cars rushed by, buildings towered above him, and the crowd pushed and pulled like a restless wave. Reality hit him harder than he expected. He searched for work everywhere, but no one wanted to hire a village boy with empty hands. Days passed. His savings ran out. Hunger kept him awake at night. He started washing dishes in a small restaurant, delivering parcels, cleaning cars, whatever kept him alive. Yet no matter how tired he was, every night he called home. "Ami, just a little more time. I promise, everything will get better." But life had another test waiting. One day, while returning from a delivery job, he heard a child scream. A small boy had fallen on a busy road, and a speeding car was approaching. Without a thought, Ion ran. He grabbed the boy, rolled to the side, and barely escaped the speeding vehicle. He carried the injured child to his home, an expensive mansion with tall gates. A wealthy man rushed out, horrified, and hugged his son tightly. "Who saved him?" the man asked. Ion shyly pointed to himself. The man looked at him with a mixture of gratitude and surprise. "You risked your life for my son." "Why?" Ion replied softly, "Because someone's life is worth more than my fear." The man, impressed by his honesty and courage, offered him a proper job in his business, and a small room to live in. A new life. For the first time, Ion slept in a bed. He worked hard, harder than anyone else. He learned fast. He improved. Slowly, he earned more money. He saved every coin. But he also noticed something strange. The wealthy man, Mr. Kareem, treated him like family. He taught him business skills, discipline, and confidence. Ion didn't understand why, until one day, Mr. Kareem revealed the truth. Years ago, I was once just like you. Poor, lost, alone. Someone helped me. Now it's my turn to help you. Ion's heart filled with gratitude. For the first time, he felt like the world wasn't entirely cruel. Sometimes fate sends kind souls your way. Return to the village. Months later, Ion finally had enough money to treat his mother. He rushed back home with gifts, medicines, and hope. As he entered the village, children followed him, amazed at how grown and confident he had become. His mother, frail but smiling, stood at the door. When she saw him, her eyes overflowed with tears. Ion hugged her tightly, whispering, "Ami, your son kept his promise." Her treatment began immediately, and slowly, she started recovering. Ion's father looked at him with pride, a pride deeper than words. The final realization. One evening, Ion climbed the same hill where he once dreamed of the city. But this time, he didn't look toward the distant lights. He looked at his village. At the children laughing. At his parents smiling. At the home he had saved. And then he understood. True success is not in the city's brightness. It is in the hearts you bring light to. It is not in what you achieve for yourself, but in what you do for those who need you. Ion smiled at the horizon, ready for the next chapter of his life, stronger, wiser, and filled with a purpose far greater than any city dream.